Welcome to my channel Pharma. Cell adaptation. Cellular adaptation is the ability of cells to respond to various types of stimuli and adverse environmental changes. Normal cell under injurious stimulus cause cell injury, but when stress is increased, it lead to adaptation, but if the inability to adapt, it ultimately cause cell death. Normal cell under injurious stimulus cause reversible injury, but if severity occurs, it lead to irreversible injury that ultimately cause cell death by the process of apoptosis and necrosis. Types of cell adaptation: hypertrophy, atrophy, hyperplasia, metaplasia. Atrophy means the decrease in the size and number of cell and organ and tissue, for example atrophy of muscle. The adaptation may be physiologic adaptation, pathological adaptation. In physiological adaptation, atrophy of brain due to aging, and gonad atrophy after menopause. Pathological atrophy is usually occur under pressure, atrophy of disuse like diminished blood supply, inadequate nutrient. Next type is hypertrophy. Hypertrophy refers to increase in the size of the cell resulting in the size of the organ. The hypertrophied organ has no new cell, just larger cell. The increased size of the L is not due to cellular swelling but due to the synthesis of more structural component, which is protein. Physiologic hypertrophy is the enlargement of uterus in pregnancy, and pathological hypertrophy is left ventricular hypertrophy due to hypertension or valve disease. Compensatory hypertrophy: increase in the size of the organ or tissue when called upon on additional work or to perform the work of destroyed tissue of a paired organ. Next type is hyperplasia. Hyperplasia is an increase in number of cells in an organ, either of differentiated cells or, in some instances, less differentiated. In stress condition, the organ under cell adaptation. Hyperplasia is the increase in number of cell, while hypertrophy is the cell size increase that lead to increase in organ size. Physiological hypertrophy is the multiplication of mammary gland cell during pregnancy, and in the compensatory hyperplasia, when the part of liver is removed, mitotic activity in the remaining cell begins. In pathological hyperplasia, over-secretion of estrogen cause the endometrial hyperplasia. Metaplasia is also type of cell adaptation. It is the one type of cell change into another type of cell because of stress stimulus to adopt the new condition. Prolonged irritation or inflammation of the tissue, such as seen in GERD. In response to this irritation, stem cell, which are typically present in basal layer of esophageal lining, become activated. These activated stem cell can then differentiate the squamous cell into columnar cell with goblet cell. This differentiation into response to the chronic irritation. This transformated is considered metaplasia. The goal of this adaptive response is. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Do subscribe.